Hi, my name is CJ Rooney. I'm with SEO Kansas City, and for this module, I'd like to cover SEO for growth. Get more leads and customers with help from SEO company in Kansas City. Now, you actually don't need to get help from an SEO company. You could do, some of this on your own, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea for how you could leverage SEO, to grow your business. So we're going to cover some of those, and we'll go to the next slide. So as an overview, this would be applicable for both, whether you're an e-commerce based business or a local business. I guess how I'm separating that would be like products versus services. It doesn't really matter. SEO is going to help you with either of those routes. We're going to cover, SEO for growth, not just of, playing, not playing around, but actually how to have a positive impact with these activities for your business. And then we'll talk about, some ideas for getting started. So I guess before I start, my main goal of this is to kind of give you an idea for some of these, just to start thinking about it at kind of a high level. In the next module, we'll go into some demonstration, but this is more to give you, some ideas rather than specific tactics, because every business is different. And But if you do have questions for specific tactics at the end, we invite you to one of our next meetings to, talk with an SEO expert to help develop a plan for your specific business. So with that being said, I'll go to the next slide. So why leverage SEO for growth? Well, if you think about it, more than 90% of all purchases, are coming from search engines. And within all search engines, the vast majority of people are relying on Google.com, to do their searches. So we see that trend continuing, in the future years. And the question would be, well, how do you get in front of customers that are looking to buy your service or product? And by using SEO, short for search engine optimization, you're going to be in a better position for getting that growth. Now, you could go about it a few different ways. One, think of it in general of we're trying to drive traffic to web pages on your website or your e-commerce store. So there's a variety of ways to do that, right? You could do a social media campaign and target social media sites. In search engines, you could do pay-per-click, right? You could go through Google Ads and run a PPC campaign to try to get some traffic to your offers. But we're more biased on SEO because of several reasons. But one of the main reasons is that you're not paying per click. You're paying to improve your own website, an asset that you own, ideally, or a domain name that you own, and you're building value with that isn't lost after a social media campaign or after a PPC campaign. There is no residual benefits, in my view, for having social media campaign or PPC campaign. Like once you're done with it, it's over. Now, those other two methods, like I said, social media and PPC, can definitely take a part of your general marketing, mix as you idealize different ways to get traffic. But we're looking at SEO for growth in the short term and long term. So I just want to kind of, give you that bias before we kind of dive in. So I think I just covered some of these, but let me dive into a little bit more. Why search engine optimization? So think about when you go to a search engine and you type in you have a problem, you have a question, or you're typing in something into the search engine. When you get to the results page for whatever you just searched, you'll often see, a couple different things, but you'll likely see ads targeted to you and you'll see organic search results. Now, it's been proven through many studies out there, you could go find them, but more people trust the organic results to paid advertising. Now, consumer behavior is changing, all the time, and Google, especially Google Ads, would hope that more people are going to trust the paid ads more in the future. I think that's what they're betting on. But at the moment, and I believe in the foreseeable future, more consumers are going to trust the organic search results. So if you can get there, if you can get on the first page or however deep in the pages a consumer is willing to go to find a solution for the problem, then you're likely going to get more business. So that's one reason why we use SEO. The other one is that it provides a more structured approach to your campaigns. That when you roll out an SEO campaign to aim for the organic search results in search engines, you're able to take that knowledge, that those learnings from how you improve the ranking for those web pages, and apply very similar methods to the next following campaigns. So it takes a little bit of work to figure out what will actually work for your specific business and your specific market. But once you're able to rank one web page, it's relatively simple to start ranking other web pages. So that's why we like SEO so much, is that there's more of a structured approach to campaigns versus the other couple methods, social media marketing or PPC. Okay. And then finally, SEO provides compounding effects. With SEO, all the efforts that you're doing for each month compound for each additional month or months that you're running your campaigns. So like I was saying, with a structured approach to campaigns, once you figure out the right tactics and the right methods that actually improve your specific web pages, all of those benefits are going to continue each additional month. So to give you an idea of how that might look is, say you're ranking on the 5th page for a certain keyword that you're targeting. Well, your goal is to get to page 1 for that keyword, right? Well, when you're at position 1, then the threat is, I don't want to move to page 2, right? You don't want to move backwards in the search results. So the compounding effects is, once you're on page 1 and you're continuing to support that campaign, whether it's adding additional content to the web page or adding more keywords to that web page or adding more links to that web page, etc. There's a lot of different methods out there. Then you're strengthening the position and possibly improving it if you're not on position 1 yet, to stay on that page 1 result page, if that makes sense. So the compounding effects, is something that really separates it from the other couple methods, from social media campaigns and PPC campaigns. Once you stop pay-per-click campaigns, there are no residual benefits. Once you stop your social media campaign, your best chance is people finding you from doing a social search in their Facebook or their Twitter or whatever and coming across your ad. But then you're at the mercy of any more recent campaigns before they find yours. So those are just some ways to look at why SEO might be important for your next campaign. And how to get started. So what we suggest is to start with a baseline to understand where you truly are. So what we recommend is go to a free site to just analyze your site, since the large majority, according to Google, for SEO happens on your site itself. So by just running a free report, you'll see, some problematic areas and some opportunities for improvement. Second, determine your business goals. So, in your heart of hearts and, considering your capabilities and everything like that, where do you want to see your business? In terms of revenue, in terms of optimization, efficiency, providing higher levels of service. Like only you would be able to determine those business goals. But once you determine that, then you can match a marketing strategy to meet those business goals. So that's what we're talking about here. So the SEO for growth is going to help you get to meet those business goals. Okay, so this has to do with more getting started. So you start with a report by analyzing your site. So what we recommend first is scan your site for free. We use this third-party SEO audit, web app. You don't have to register or anything for it to get the result. And you'd see a result similar to what you see in the image here. And then, second of all, attend a meeting and get advice for free. Like, you might have enough information just from this report to take action internally, but you might need some additional help because you can't see it on this screen, but at the bottom, there's essentially an itemized list for improvements for your specific site. So if you need help to understand that, that's what our meetings are for, to get insight for that. So that's what we recommend for getting started. And if you have any questions, feel free to text me. I'm, a part of SEO Kansas City, but I'm also a SEO consultant. So, I'd be glad to help you, point you in the right direction. So that's kind of what I wanted to cover. Again, this is all kind of at a high level. And I think what would be useful is to see some of this demonstrated. So that's why I put together this next module so you can kind of get an idea for how these might be useful for your business. And just check out, the next module, and we'll be diving a little bit more into the details, tools, to get the results. So hopefully you found some value with this. I'll see you in the next module. Thanks.